Yeah, I know I'm home late. It's kind of a long story, so if you want to get some sleep, I can just tell you in the morning. You sure? I had to give a statement to the police. Yeah. Something really scary happened. We were taking a break. We were shooting on the stage, so just business as usual. And I had a scene with Chris, Sophia, and Heather. And we had to do like a lighting switch over, so we were like taking a break for a few, and Heather smokes, so she was outside the soundstage just smoking, and me and Sophia were there to just keep her company and to talk it over, and we were going to see if we could just run some lines. And do you remember that guy that I told you about a couple of weeks ago that was in all of our DMs, kind of like being, creepy and weird? And yeah, he was there. I mean, physically I'm fine. Emotionally I'm getting there, but I mean, he didn't do anything, but we were just standing outside and there was nobody around because everyone was inside, and all of a sudden he was just there. I don't know where he came from. I don't know like how long he'd been looking at us, spying on us. I don't know, but he just ran up to us, and he's like a crazy Aldry fan. So he was mainly just talking to me and Sophia. And the thing is that do you remember last week's episode that aired? There was like this huge fight between us. I think he kind of has trouble distinguishing reality from fiction because he kept on referring to me as Alex and her as Audrey, and he kept on like insisting that we apologized and stuff. And Heather was there. She was like trying to talk him down, and she was kind of like, she kind of stepped in between him and us because, I mean, none of us really knew what was going to happen, so we just, I froze, and I didn't expect myself to freeze. I thought I was gonna be better. I thought I was gonna say something or do something, and Heather just started explaining to him like, this is not real, this is just a show, we are actors, we're just doing our job, like. And he just didn't understand it or didn't hear it or I don't know, but he kept on like, insisting that we apologized. And finally Sophia just turned to me and she was just like, I'm sorry. And she was kind of playing the part, and I felt so dirty and weird, babe. It was so weird. It was gross. I felt so gross from just having to do like this performance, just standing outside. And I was like, where the fuck is security? What how did this guy just walk onto this lot? How can he just stand in front of us? Like, I know that sounds so like maybe arrogant or something, but I was like, where is the protection? Like, no, nothing happened. I mean, she just apologized to me, and I said, it's fine. And he just kind of nodded and ran off. And that was it. Like, I'm so confused about it, you know? Then, you know, as soon as he ran off, like, I couldn't move. I was like, and Heather ran off to get security or like raise an alarm or something, and like 5 guys came out, like, you know, just grip guys and stuff, all like ready to throw punches, but the guy was gone. And they ended up kind of doing like this search of the entire front lot, and he was nowhere. So they don't know how he got in, they don't know how he got out. Maybe he's still there. I don't know, but I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm scared, but I mean, if the guy wanted to harm us, he would have, you know? I know, baby, I know that's not what you want to hear, but my brain is just going like 1,000 miles an hour. I'm just thinking, like, what if he was armed? Because it's not because he didn't pull a knife or a gun that he didn't have one on him. Maybe he did, but maybe we just played along and that's what he wanted, so he left, you know? What if we hadn't played along with him? What if we'd like gotten security or like told him to get out? And yeah, it was now that I think about it, the more that I think about it, the kind of scarier it gets, because at the time it was just, everything happened so fast, and I was just so confused because it couldn't have been more than a minute, you know? And when I was standing there and everyone was like running around looking for him, I remember just saying out loud, like, did that just happen? Or did I make that up in my head? Because, you know, I'm doing long hours, and I was like, maybe I just hallucinated for like a minute. But yeah, no, I didn't make it up. He was actually there. I don't want to be dramatic about it, but if the guy really can't tell, like, Alex from Foster, and if he can't tell the show from real life, then what if we like go to the store and the guy follows me around and he sees me kissing you and he freaks out and shoots you? Like, I know that's stupid, and I know that's like awful of me to say, and I don't want my brain to go there, but it's just like, what if, you know? And what if it's not him, but what if it's like another guy that has the same idea but just hasn't acted on it yet, you know? What if it's something like that? What if you get hurt because of me, because of what I do? I know. I'm sorry. I just love you. I don't want you to get hurt. I know that nothing happened. I know. I'm fine. Sophia's fine, Heather's fine, everyone's fine. But they didn't catch the guy. And that's what scares me. Because he could just come back tomorrow, and they've already said that they're gonna like provide some extra security for us and that they're not gonna leave us so long, but I don't want to live in fear like that. I don't want to be going through life just having to look over my shoulder all the time. I just stayed behind after we wrapped, and like the police on the lot had like come, but they had like asked for like LAPD to come like a proper statement or something, and so I just had to do the entire story all over again, and I gave them my phone to show the messages that the guy sent, and Sophia had basically the same story. So I mean, we weren't making it up. They believed us, but yeah, they haven't caught the guy yet. I don't know his name. I couldn't care less about his name. I just want to feel safe. I don't want that to happen. And especially now that, you know, people start to know about the two of us, and I know that I have no regrets about showing everyone that I love you, because I do, and I'm not gonna hide that, because I'm really, really fucking proud of that. But it just involves risks, and it involves dangers, and I don't want to spend every day thinking about how dangerous things could get, but days like these just kind of remind me, you know, that as much as I hate that fucking word, but being famous comes with some like negative attention and parasocial bullshit, and I just want you to be safe. So if you want to maybe take a step back in terms of like PDA or being seen together, like going out, or I would understand. I would understand so much. I can't bear the thought of scaring you or having something happen to you. I know you love me. Yeah, I know that you love me, and I know that you told me when we started that nothing would change the way that you looked at me, but I just don't want to lose you. I don't want to bear the thought of losing you. And sometimes things like today just get in my head, you know? Yeah. Can I please just hold you? Yeah. 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 I love you. Forever.